Hello, viewers.
Delayed pause.
Pause for dramatic effect.
And for delivery.
Welcome to Chaotic Sentimental. We are a small group with big feelings, full of big feelings, and full of bad decisions. And we're going to get into the big feelings and make some bad decisions today. Let me introduce to you the lovely people that we're going to be playing with. Over on this side of the table, in the white shirt, we have Katie. Yay! And to her left, in the black shirt, we have Cassian. Yay! And to their left, around the table, in Sailor Moon shirt, we have Sam. And to her left, in the red shirt, we have Devin.
Not a sponsor.
I am a sponsor.
Well, Devin's your red shirt is not the sponsor. Obviously, Devin.
Sponsored by proxy.
Yeah, thank you.
And to his left, the one that is missing their hat today. Is I, Charlie Dungeon Master.
So sorry.
Very sad that hat is gone. That last episode that you watched, because I know you did, is the last episode with the hat.
So sad. Rest in pieces.
Blame the rain gods.
So if you happen to be making wizard hats or know someone who has a wizard hat, let me know. I'll buy one off you. In Canadian dollars.
Specifically
Loonies.
Canadian. If it's US.
Specifically,
And you want loonies
A
and
pile of
loonies?
loonies. It'll look like gold, like just
Yeah.
a pile of gold.
Yeah, it's like it's always D&D money up here in the north. We have coin purses.
Yeah, obviously. If you don't have a coin purse, you're a poser.
Let's get into it. Roll the intro.
Rolling the intro.
The darkness is hungry. A wizard and a warlock are all that stand in between. I don't have it open on my phone and I'm trying to go by memory.
Got this. I believe.
A wizard and a warlock are all that stand in between. I got it. Aboard the Crimson Maw. Sorren, an ancient bloodthirsting captain.
Yeah.
Seeking the extinction of, I was going to say vampire. Seeking
Not
the
a vampire.
extinction of a corrupted age, sails beside their newfound love, Talon, an eyeless, abyss-woven tiefling guided by shadow dragons. Welcome to a tragedy in the making. Bound by love, secrets, and impending ruin, they chase forbidden power and impossible answers aboard the Crimson Maw. Their goal is nothing less than the death of the sun and the destruction of a god-like entity. Salvation may be within reach, but so is oblivion. Bum, bum, bum.
Now, is that S-O-N son or S-U-N son?
S-U-N.
S-U-N.
Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy?
That's 5 times. It's been a
It'll be
half an
more.
hour.
Put in the sass and Cassian.
Yeah. I was so sad. I went to go put in my name today for like an online order, and it said it wasn't allowed because it contained an inappropriate.
Yeah.
Because it has ass.
What are we doing as a society?
Yeah. My old last name was like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways.
Previously on A Sea of Shadow, our Umbral adventurers have been exploring Castle Vaderbugen in hopes to eventually obtain this storm crystal, which is suspended above, and what they can only assume is causing this eternal storm over this fortress. They have been searching for these large green mystical spheres that seem to be suspended atop some towers that they've been able to spot while walking atop the walls. And it seems to be by shattering these spheres releases something, looks like a soul or a person or something, because it has a lot of life in it or whatever, if it's still alive. But it also seems to affect the stability of the crystal that is suspended above the fortress. They have destroyed 3 out of what they believe is 4. The 4th is hidden in the observatory. Well, I'm not going to obviously tell you it's 4. I'm going to leave that up in the end.
Obviously.
I don't like that.
The 4th one they have learned is locked away in the observatory, and which requires a key. And through some magic, they've been able to find some information related to where this key may be. In the dining hall.
You're welcome.
Through a key, through magic and violence.
Mostly
That's how we
violence.
usually resolve most problems is magic and violence.
Yeah, I think I'm starting to clock that.
So, braving the storm,
Really?
the skeletons that are charged by electricity, and a couple lizard men, they have been exploring and facing the horrors and dangers of Castlevania the Beacon. They have now found their way into the courtyard. They've climbed down from the walls and into the courtyard. You've plopped your feet down into there, and you're standing in about like 2 inches of water. There's like, if there was some kind of drainage, which there probably was, it's now just flooded or overflowed. Who knows how long it's been raining in this castle? We don't know. You come to, I don't have that map out there, but that's okay. There's a bunch of doors. You guys, so to your right, I'm just gonna, okay. In the center of this courtyard, there's a mix of between like stone slabs on the ground as well as like flooded grass. That's like, picture a lawn, like a nice garden that's got like large kind of white stone stepping stones that would make this kind of nice stone walk path. They're kind of centralized around a large statue of what appears to be a giant. This like thick beard. You're not sure what their one arm is doing because it's snapped off, but there's basically like the bicep of a left arm sticking out. They have their hand up in the air, holding like the handle of something, but whatever they were holding has snapped off. You're not sure if it was like an axe or hammer. It doesn't look like it was a sword crossguard that was in their hand. You're not sure if it was a staff or anything. So that's, yeah, the arm's broken. The top of the weapon that they're holding is broken, and a bit of like the statue's very like weathered, like it's if you did a fresh drawing and you kind of smudged it away, or you took a picture through a rainy window, or your camera wasn't in focus, the rain has just weathered away this statue. The facial features are kind of washed away. The nose is basically gone. The hair is rounded out now, just kind of looks like a little like Lego cap. Like the details of what would be the hair is washed out. This is like just basically in the center of this courtyard. The courtyard is mostly circular. It's not really, but it's not like oval. It's just like a weird kind of whatever shape. There are multiple doors. The most noticeable thing is the gate that would lead to the front entrance, or the front gate, which you know leads out to the beach area that you would eventually be able to find your ship. However, the portcullis is down. That is like out and, sure, I'll do it from your perspective, out and to the right a bit, like northeast of your position, even though you're not facing north. Further, basically east to your right, if you followed the wall that you came down, there's an open passageway, which you could only assume would lead towards the docks. But if you ignore that northeast portcullis and that passageway to your right that would lead to the docks, there are 4 other doors that are actually, 3 of which are underneath like what would be a canopy. You can tell that the walls above kind of cantilever and overhang, and there's this like little setback area with some column supports where you could actually get out of the rain. In there are 3 doors. And straight to your left, there's a very large pair of doors, what looks like a grand entrance set. You can only assume that would lead to like the main hall area or like a throne room or something. Wherever you pass through the courtyard and you want to go talk to the person in charge, you go to the left here and walk through these humongous doors. If you go underneath the little canopy, however, where did I write my little doors? My doors! I don't know where I wrote my doors.
Not my
Not the
doors.
Why did I draw it that way? What an asshole. Okay.
It's kind of messed up, man.
Yeah, dude. How could you do that?
I did it relative to north and south where the map is actually backwards, so I just made it harder for myself. So, that's fine. I will explain using my map. So, you have one door that is closed, and another one that to your right, the farthest right one, is basically like hanging off its hinges and looks like you could walk in there. It's all dark. And then the center door is also appears to be closed. So every door, 3 out of the 4 doors are closed. There's the big one that kind of leads to what you would only assume is an important chamber, and then 2 out of the 3 doors underneath the canopy are closed, and then there's one that's like decrepit, hanging off of its hinges. You're standing in the rain. You stand out here any longer, you're going to get wet. The other kind of concerning thing you notice is that there are skeletons in these little puddles on the ground, and where they are, there's also like singe marks on the stone, as if the last thing that they had seen was a white light while they were struck by lightning. And with that notice, you hear lightning crack up above you and light up the courtyard. What do you guys wish to do? Go back to the docks? Try the big door? Check out the portcullis? Or go look at the 3 other doors underneath the canopy a bit out of the rain? Or back up the ladder? I don't know. You guys.
I say we attack the lightning. Thoughts?
Are you insane?
That did not land at all. Just stared at me like, what the hell is this guy talking about? You try door.
Well, we know that we have to get through the courtyard, through the kitchen, to the dining hall. So, what feels like the most kitchen entrance? Perhaps we go that way.
With my, growing up in a, I guess, upper class household, would I know the common layout for how people would organize their...
Sure, give me like a history check.
Can we be walking towards underneath the canopy?
Yeah, absolutely. You can
Yeah.
do that. Yeah, because I'm assuming you're gonna go check out those smaller doors. You're gonna kind of
At least get out of the rain.
Okay.
For a minute.
For now, get out of the rain. Okay.
Sorry, what check was it?
History.
History? 12.
12. Yeah, cool. So you know, there's a general layout that maybe you've been to another castle or two or something like that. You know that the layout isn't always the same, but the most common thing is that a lot of stuff is connected. Like the servants' quarters are connected right to the kitchen. The kitchen is connected to the pantry, and the pantry connects to the friggin' the actual cook the food preparation area, if there is one. I forget what that's called. And then that would connect to the dining hall. Everything's made to be able to walk through and around. Especially with a lot of the idea of it can happen behind the scenes, so people could just be in a dining hall and everything can get made or whatever from wherever it comes and come out to the hall. If is something that you're kind of aware of, along with if the place kind of has natural defenses, there's usually passages through all the walls. If there's an armory or a barracks, it also is able to connect through things. There's probably even just maybe a secret passage between certain rooms in cases of emergencies. So you know that regardless of what room you probably get into, There's probably a way into one or two rooms. You do know typically that if you're close to servants' quarters, probably close to a kitchen. If you're close to kitchen, you're close to a dining hall or servants' quarters and such things like that.
Sorry, that was a lot of information. My brain
Yeah.
immediately forgot everything from before that.
That's okay.
Did you say which was the service or
What door feels maybe like it would bring us to
The most
a
kitchen-y?
kitchen? Yeah, the most kitchen-y door.
which of the doors seems the least well kept?
Like, the
Aside
least
from the one that's
fanciest.
busted and broken off, if you look at the other two, it would be the left turn more one.
I'm gonna say the left turn one.
Left turn is a
Left turn. It's a new word now.
All right. Well,
Because let's face it, if nobody's going to be seeing the servants' quarters, chances are they're not going to be making it look pretty.
well, I'm good to
That's
follow
my
that.
vote.
Yeah.
Works for me. Cool.
Try the door. Is it like
Is
this or
it
like this
locked?
or like like
Is it a push?
I don't
Is it
know.
a pull door?
The knob way up high.
Is it in the middle?
This is rather this is rather interesting because this door is smaller. It is normal, medium people sized, rather than large or huge like other parts of this castle, which are designed for giants. It's like just a regular doorknob, rusted and kind of creaky. You turn it, click, and it opens up. I don't know. Are you going in quietly or not? I just assumed I was being dramatic.
Well, I don't think we're just barging in.
No, I think it's like a open it. Look inside.
Yeah.
See what this
Sus.
is.
What do we see?
Love it. So, as you slowly open the door, just enough to peek your eye in, you see a dimly lit room with a couple of wall sconces that are kind of barely flickering, and an oven that seems to, like the light of an oven, illuminating certain, like the back walls forward. And you can see these long shadows, which are just casted by the little bits of light that's in there, that are humanoid people, your size, typical standard size. There's no giants in here. They are husky. They're skin and bone. They're shriveled, like they almost look like jerky. They're barely. Word escape my. What is it when you're? I was gonna say barely malnourished. They appear to be malnourished, or
Like emancipated? I think that's a word.
Emaciated.
emaciated. That's a good
I was like,
word. Yeah.
I was like trying to remember what it was. Yeah. Emaciated.
They're like shambling around. They walk, but they walk with like weakness, like like an eternal tiredness, like they haven't stopped in decades. You hear this the flapping of like bare feet on the stone, but when you look, you can see that they're wearing shoes or boots. Whatever they've been wearing has just worn through the soles, and now is just a little boot that sits over their feet. They appear to be cooking and prepping food. As you kind of poke your head in and your eyes a little more, the smell of the room reaches your noses, your nostrils, and it is the smell of meats and fish cooking mixed with rotting flesh.
Yeah, just in the beginning there.
There appears to be one at a table, kind of like with a large little cleaver, kind of just chopping things. Someone's like descaling a fish. There's someone that's over this pot, and there's someone that it looks like that's when you kind of notice that is like this like oven gets opened up, and the fire inside casts out and creates dark silhouettes of all these scrawny little like the servants' clothing's tattered, raggedy, torn apart, and it as if they're like mummified. They're just skin shriveled and tightened, dark and leathery, straight to their bones. They don't appear to have like muscle left. One of them turns, and you can see that like their eyes are gone. Their cheekbones are highly noticeable, and the flesh from their cheeks is kind of shrunken and become tight, and just creates this tight outline of where their jaw is.
How many did you say there were? That we
There's,
can see.
I said, a fish scaler, someone chopping something, someone at the ovens. There's 4, and they're just working. They're just doing stuff. They don't appear to have noticed you.
Can I close the door quietly again?
Yeah.
Great deduction. That's the kitchen, it seems. What do we want to do with that, though?
Go through.
And just see, maybe they won't care.
And if they do, we'll deal with it, move on.
Well, with the look of them, provided. Now, that being said, I don't know how long they've been going for, but they don't look like they could put up much of a fight. I mean, it looks like we could just push them over and make our way through if we need to.
Alright. So let's just march through then. See what happens.
All right. So you're just opening the door and going in.
Yes.
All right. Who's leading? Who's in front?
I'll go first.
The door opens. The moment you open the door, lightning strikes in the distance.
Ominous.
You can see that you cast a little shadow in. That's how dark this room is, because the light from even outside is brighter than in there. And you step in. They don't seem to care. They just continue working. Like they're keeping their head down. They have their movements are kind of like, I need to keep working in fear. And they're like any movement that they're doing, you can tell like that this is what this person does. The person that is descaling the fish and prepping these meats is like hunched in a way that they've been doing that forever, and like their hand is like permanent, like it doesn't look like their hands ever let go of the knife. The person that's like skulking over the pot is there, and like it looks like that this is what they've done for decades, an eternity, who knows how long. But they don't seem to care that you're in here. They're just working.
Let's get out of here fast. I don't like any of this.
Is there another? There's another door in here.
As you
Hopefully.
look basically past, you'd have to walk past them and kind of yes.
The rotting flesh that they're chopping up, does it seem vaguely human?
They're actually not chopping up flesh. They're chopping up fish that you've seen that like the lizard folk had maybe stabbed on some spears, and it looks like actually like fresh meat.
The rotting smell's coming from
just
them.
The rotting smell seems to be coming from them. But whatever they're cooking is fine. It's hard to like.
Distinguish?
It's a mix of like smells good and smells real bad. Yeah, the meat is mystery meat. You're not sure like what meat it's from because this is a castle in the middle of the ocean. The only thing that you know that makes sense that you're seeing is a fish and fish meat. But there is like red meat that looks like it's from some kind of animal. Not sure what animal. Unless anyone has got generally a really good survival. I don't think so.
Nope.
Yeah. Okay.
Nope.
Oh, what's Talon's?
I don't think Sorren's even mean.
+4.
+4 in survival? I don't think even Talon knows it's mystery meat.
Mystery meat.
It's possible that it couldn't be a mammal. It could be like bug meat for all you know.
Delicious.
Bug meat.
Across the room there is the oven kind of built into the wall. And next to it, to the left from your position, you see another door. It is kind of weird and larger. It looks like one of those double swing doors that are very common from a kitchen that leads to another room. But also at a quick glance, there is a door to your right that seems to be just kind of like ajar, with no light in it. There is, it feels like no one actually walks in there anymore. But yeah, there's another door to your right. So there's one straight across where the oven is, next to the oven. You have to walk past, basically like through the middle of the kitchen where they're all working. But there's also a door to your right, which would actually be like not really interacting with them, if you so wish. Which door do you choose?
Can I stealthily open the
One to your right?
touch door?
Yeah, sure. Give me a stealth check. You're just trying to not make a lot of noise for the
On the odd
servants.
chance that that is going to annoy them,
Okay.
I'm going to do it as stealthily as possible to be as unnoticeable as I can.
I love it.
17 plus 14, whatever that is.
17 plus 14.
31.
31.
Yeah, you're fine. You're quiet.
Door just opens. She hasn't even moved.
Yeah. You
You just watch as I walk through the door.
As you carefully open this door, quietly, like a shadow in the night, you see that it's a bunch of beds, unkept, unmade. There's like chests with the latches open on the ends. There's random boots and clothing and stuff like hung over the sides of the beds. Everything kind of seems like it's half dusty. There appears to be like no one in here. There's maybe 10 beds. Very crammed. There's very little room as well. Like there's just like like the headbed. There's like one little, like it's the headboard of the bed to the bottom end of the next bed in front of it. So like someone's feet are just above you. While you're there, there's like a general kind of like desk slash some hooks right to the right immediately where you would imagine where people would probably hang a coat or like a jar, some clothes or a cloak or something like that. There's some boots that are there that are dusty and never been worn, like the shoes that sit at the back of your closet door that you never go and see. There's some random like kind of books and maybe like a journal or something sitting on this kind of like table to the right of the door. But this is basically like the servants' quarters that never gets used.
Can I take a peek in the journal?
Yeah, absolutely you can. If you you open it up, it's heavily damaged. They're like a lot of the writing is like blotched and like inked out. Maybe it got water damage at some point, but a page kind of like is folded up and it tumbles out when you open it. And you see that there's it's rather like fancy handwriting. It's very good penmanship, and it literally just says this: the Mallory family has found an ancient idol, forgotten paradigm of the Storm Giants pantheon. I must study their pantheon so that I may understand and better serve. I cannot be seen that my faith is wavering. My people follow me, and I believe what I believe. That's like all it says.
And it's just one line that says that, or is
It's
it like
like-
that repeated 42?
No, it's just that. Yeah, sorry. It's just that. It's not repeating.
I slipped the notebook into my jacket with the note and everything to refer to later and share with the group.
Cool.
Is there any, like, can I look through the coats on the wall and see if there's, like, I don't know, like keys to any of the rooms in there?
Sure. Are you trying to do this quickly, or are you going to just take your time? Because you could take like 10 minutes to just generally check to see if you can find anything. Or.
Do you guys look like you're in a rush?
Sorren's walking straight towards the door.
Okay.
I guess I'm gonna do it in a
Yeah.
little bit of a rush.
Then give me an investigation check.
Same as last time. 12.
Wow. Cool. We love that. you're sifting through everything. You kind of go quick and fast and whatnot. When you're reaching into one of the cloaks, there's like a little pocket to the side. You feel there's like a random piece of charcoal, a rock, and then a ring. This ring still seems to be like silver and is like it hasn't tarnished. Like it doesn't, like it's not that it like it could use a polish, but it's just weird that it's still shiny if no one comes in here.
Is it like just like a gold band?
There's like a silver banded ring with what would be like the centerpiece is just this very clear, almost looks like quartz, just very clear quartz that's just encrusted into it. And depending on kind of like the angle you look at it, a different color kind of gleams through the very faint relations in it.
Okay. I pocket that and then I go to catch up with the group.
Cool. Talon or Talon, is there anything you like to do while Sorren basically beelines to the door? Or do we want to just advance with the door situation?
Yeah, I think I would be like paying attention, and then I'd be like, oh shoot, and follow Sorren.
Sure.
I'd be leaning for the door as well. I want to get the hell out of here.
Okay, I want to get away from these stinky people.
These beef jerky guys, not my crowd.
Jerky boys.
You
Get out of the way.
step through. You walk by them, they're kind of like looking at each other, whatever. Three of them do. The fourth one that's kind of at the oven. When you come to that door, there's like, you know that long stick for like pizzas?
Yeah.
They have like that. They basically put that in front of you by the door.
Move.
If you want to go. It's like scratchy, dried, sandy voice.
I don't expect these guys to talk.
Person still talks. There's just this hollow husk. If you want to go, do us a favor.
Move. Now.
No favor. No door.
What's the favor?
Don't mind them. They're not a people person.
It turns to you like,
Talk to anybody else.
fresh knives. Fresh knives.
Fresh knives.
Go out to the door on the end. Broken. Talk to one in there. Bring back knives.
Because you can't walk down the hallway?
Bring back knives.
Is it the door like outside, like a few doors down, or through the hallway?
Door outside. Broken.
Yeah, we'll do that on the way back.
They're referencing like when you were looking at the three doors, there's the one to the side that was like hanging
mean-
off.
Is it just any
We're done in there,
knives?
don't worry.
Talk to one in there.
Is it just one in there?
He doesn't know.
One in
He'll
there.
leave a knife in his chest.
To make sure I'm speaking to the right one, is there more than one, or is there only one that I can speak to in there?
One in there.
All right, we'll do it like was said. We'll circle back.
We're on a tight schedule.
No knives. No door.
No door, and you're gonna have no hands.
I'm just gonna go get the knives.
No knives. No door.
I think if we go get the knives, we're gonna be the mystery meat on the table. Can I look at him when I say that?
If you're here, help.
Yeah, we're help, but we have to go in there.
No knives. No door.
This guy's a
Alright,
What was
Sorry.
the name in the journal again? Sorry,
There
the-
was no name.
Or I thought you said the family.
Oh, yeah, Mallory.
Mallory. Well, what if we're here to help the Mallory family?
They say to you, I am the Mallory family.
I'm gonna incite that.
Yeah, go ahead. Roll for an insight check.
That's a 12 plus 5, 17.
17. They're not lying from what you can tell. I am Sarah Mallory. No knives, no door.
Understood. I'm gonna go get the knives. And I'm just gonna trust that I'm better with a blade than whoever's on the other side of that door. Or not door, I guess.
I'll follow Bridget.
Okay. Sorren, you just gonna cut their hands off?
No. If Talon's going, I'll go with.
Okay.
I think Sorren
Talon, you're
seems
gonna
more
you don't wanna stay
agitated
with
than
the stinky
usual.
beef jerky people. You're gonna go with them. You're gonna.
I don't think Calum wants to stay with the beef jerky people.
Can I try to persuade him that, because he thinks we're servants, is what I'm gathering from this.
Yeah,
right?
they don't.
But like this person is also just a servant as well, right?
Yeah.
Can I try to convince him that we'll do that, but we've already got a job to do. We got to go through that door.
Sure. Do you want to do that while they're like? Are you trying to do that before they go, or are you just gonna let them
Yeah,
go?
before we head off. 'Cause
Okay.
as soon as they head off,
Give me a persuasion check. So.
If that's happening, can I help? I
Yeah.
will stand beside. I'm so agreeing with everything. I am just yes, absolutely.
Okay. And exactly what are you trying to persuade here? Sorry again.
Absolutely, we will go get those knives, but we've already got a job to do, and we have to do that first. And to do that job, we have to go through this door. And so, are you going to stop us, other servants, from doing our job for the big boss man?
Okay. Give me a persuasion check.
Do I get advantage on that? It
Yes,
doesn't
you have
matter.
advantage
But
because yes.
okay, that's good because I rolled a nat 20 on the first roll, and that's a 6 on the second one.
Cool.
So that's a
Okay.
26.
Cool. They stare at you just with these void eye sockets.
Stay right back.
And they put down their little pizza pan thing. Door.
Thank you. Let's go. Let's go.
When you try the door, it does not budge. It's stiff as a board.
I tried.
No knives. No door.
I'm gonna go get those knives.
I guess we go get the knives.
Cool. So you step back out and you go to the end door where it's broken. As you get closer, you can hear pong, 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 like a metal hammer hitting something. Who's going in first? Cool. You push the. Are you being aggressive with it? Because if you aggressively hit this door, it falls off the hinge.
Yeah.
Cool. Falls, splashes a bit of water as it's slowly kind of like leaking in there. There's one like stone that's upturned that's kind of dammed the water from coming in a little bit, but for the most part, you splash a bunch of water in there. There is a dim light at the back of the room. You can see reflective glistens all along the wall of just weapons. Massive swords, massive axes, massive hands. You guys could not wield they would count as two-handed weapons for you or great weapons. They're clearly designed for giants. Huge weapons, massive helmets that don't fit you guys. But far at the end, you see this forge that's kind of like half built into this wall, this stone ring that kind of comes out with these coals burning and illuminating the back of the room. And you can see this massive, huge, giant-sized skeleton holding a hammer with a huge blade in their one hand that they're just... There's this giant skeletal smith at the back of this room. This appears to be like the armory, is what you can tell. As they... Their back is towards you. They don't seem to notice or care that the door has been knocked open.
Good day. Hello.
They don't acknowledge you.
We're here on behalf of the Mallorys.
They turn. They have this long, scraggly seaweed hair. Like it's the last, like they're fully a skeleton, but like that's the last thing that their body is holding on to is just this raggedy, like this siren veil of just hair that kind of hangs from the side of their face.
They need more knives.
He stands up. Goes to the side. Grabs this tiny little leather cloth. There's like this tri-folded leather wrap that's just dropped kind of in the middle of the room. His reach can get there. For you, this room's big. For him, it'd take him like 3 steps to get across.
Who's grabbing the knives?
I'll go scurry off and grab them.
Cool. Yeah, as you grab them, they unfold. There's like 8 brand new knife, like serrated bread cutting knife, all the different knives you would use in a kitchen, with handles that are worn, but the blades are fresh and new, like they've been repaired. He kind of turns.
Thank you. Exit.
As you're leaving,
Me? Or door kicker?
the two of you are standing next to each other and it's just kind of pointing in your direction.
What can we do for you?
Blade.
That's not.
Blade.
I think
Holding
might
out their hand.
do
like,
something for you.
Blade.
Is this a trade?
Improvement. Repair.
How long will it take?
Lightning.
I hand him my rapier.
Your tiny little rapier, he clasps it. Come back in a moment. And takes the giant fucking hammer. Just starts beating on your weapon. Sits it into the hot coals.
Listen, if I got a lightning blade and you don't, you're gonna be mad about it.
I'm mad about anything right now, Bridget.
Are you going back to the servants? You're gonna wait for the blade?
He said come back in a moment. We can drop off knives and come back.
I swear to God, we drop these knives off and they're like spoons. I'm gonna lose it.
You go back into the the kitchen. To hand
He
in the
says
knives.
no more door to me one more time. He is going to have no more.
Who's handing the knives?
Oh, I'm gonna open them up and show them.
Like kind of like beckons like to the others that are working. There's the guy with the knife that's like trying to like descale some fish. He's trying to like chop the head off of a fish, and you can see that the cleaver is fucked that he's using, but doesn't stop. Just keeps fucking trying. There's a fish right that he just recently finished, just butchered. The head's all fucked up. The bones are like still like the tools not working for him. Just like beckoning to like give out these tools.
Who are you making this food for?
They have this confused look on their face.
Are you eating it? Because I don't think so.
I think you should be.
The glutton.
Ah.
Obviously.
Knives. And there's one like and like grabs the leather case from you, pulled it down, swaps out the cleaver, just swaps out all his shitty knives and starts working away, and everything was working great. Folds it back up, hands it back to you. Let's go, and goes back to where, and then it's like throwing things over. Another one grabs and it's collecting all the chopped up bits and into the stew pot.
So everyone has their knives now,
Yeah, everyone's kind of figured out.
and
their
I'll
things
take all their
sometimes.
old ones and put it in there.
Sure.
Because I'm gonna go bring it back to that guy.
I'm gonna go with you because I got a sword to pick
The one that has been barring you from entering it goes, no way.
Door, of course.
I'll try the door.
It opens perfectly fine.
Why didn't it open before?
Hands a fresh, like, plated dish of. This smells good because it's close to you, but it's kind of like roasted meat. You know, like, you haven't smelled this in a long time, Calum. You've been here for a long time. To the glutton.
Somebody else needs to take this right now.
Take to the glutton.
I'm gonna hand it to you. You just got here. We've been here for years.
Take Smith.
No,
Pointing to the knives.
that's yes. What I'm
Us.
doing.
Never leave. Like opens the oven and like sticks the thing in. There's like a large piece of meat in there that they're like move around with this little pizza thing that they have.
Can I ask him what kind of meat it is? What are you cooking?
No answer.
This guy can only say like no door and that's it. He's got like 5 words in his vocabulary.
3 of them are door.
We'll be quick. We'll just
So you're going back to
Yeah.
Giant Blacksmith?
Yeah.
Cool. As you open a door. The moment you step in here, you step in there, you hear as he quenches the blade. Opens up this massive hand, and there's your sword. It is it feels energized, it feels brand new and clean and shiny. It is a +1 rapier.
take these. If I'm next to her.
Takes them, puts them off to the side, and grabs a big ass half finished blade where the tang is still exposed. There's no handle on it yet. Puts it on the anvil. Carries on working.
That's nice.
I'm not going to mention it to Sorren. And I just slide it back onto my belt, and then we just had, at least I had that.
Why?
All right.
I'm totally
hell is
reasonable and
going on
perfectly
here?
fine.
Like Sorren's having a bad day, and I don't want to make it worse.
You go back
Just
into the
busy.
kitchen. You're gonna pass through the door.
Mm-hmm.
As you're about there, you see there's another husk, another hollow person there that is holding a plate, ready to like follow you, just like standing behind you, like in line, like ready to go, waiting for you guys to go.
And you're carrying one right now?
Yeah.
I'll grab the one from the person that's there. I got it.
It just goes back to work.
We don't need them following us, right? We'll just bring us through the door and then whatever.
Put it down.
Push it out with fresh knives.
You open the door, and you step into the dining hall. The dining hall is very tall ceiling. You kind of step in like the back corner of what would be the dining hall. The first thing you're kind of actually looking at is like a massive stone pillar, one of like 4 if you look down. It's basically like got this long table on this beautiful like rich purple rug that's got this gold trimming and hemming and beautiful design stitched into it. And the table's got all sorts of like silver goblets and dishes and plates and forks and knives and all these things. And there's a bunch of skeletons slumped over on this dining table. That's kind of the center. And then there's like, I don't know, probably 15 feet before it's the columns. So it's like the idea is like there's the hall and then there's these columns that are equally spaced apart. And then there's like past that where so you can basically kind of pass through this room without being part of the dining hall area. That kind of makes sense. As you step in there, it's again, it reeks of like just decay and death and freshly cooked food. And you hear like, more. and you can kind of tell there's some kind of large creature at the end of the hall, but you're in the darkness and the pillars are kind of in the way. The dining hall is lit up except for behind the pillars. There's no light there, but there's torches like up above, and there's like a chandelier. But what it sounds like is there's a very large creature at the head of the table in the dining hall. And that's when the door behind you immediately boom, opens again, and another husk kind of like in this weird janky way, scuffing, dragging their feet. You can see where they walk. It's just like blackened from the oil and their feet and where they've dragged all these years as they walk out with this like roasting like fish. They walk basically down behind all the pillars to the end of what the dining hall be and turn left and then step out of view, and you hear more, yes, more, and then this husk person comes back without the plate.
Right. So
Walks right past you. The door opens and closes.
Tell them you don't want to liberate these people in the kitchen.
I don't think we are people anymore.
Perhaps.
They still have names.
Do they?
Sarah Mallory.
No, I did know its name. Yeah. That's fair.
So they're not people to you anymore.
the lizard folk are people, so we shouldn't kill them. But
Yes.
let's leave these people to their eternal torment.
I
Of
did
course,
say
because that makes perfect sense.
I said let's get the fuck out of here.
let's just go deal with this.
Right, sorry.
I said let's just go deal with this.
Okay, cool.
Whatever it is.
I'm trying to like peek around the pillar
Yeah.
sneakily.
See what it is.
Yeah, roll me a
See
stealth
what-
check
see
if you're
what
trying
the
to be
hell.
sneaky and not get seen.
Yeah.
You feel like you can be pretty sneaky here because you're already in the darkness and you know that like whatever's out there is in the light and would be looking.
Do I get advantage?
No, you can just
Can I
make a
give
roll
him a
with.
hand as like if I see him leaning out too far or something, just like pulling him back, kind
Sure,
of like, keeping him from
sure.
getting too bold.
By that I just mean it's not the hardest DC to kind of stay hidden in this corner.
So
Which-
with advantage?
with advantage, sure, as Bridget kind of
That's
told
good.
you.
Because that second roll, the first one was a 6. This one's a 19.
19? Okay. Yeah, you peek your head around. You see this grand, long table of this like rich, deep, red rosewood kind of looking wood. All sorts of silver goblets and plates, and all these skeletons kind of like clumped over just there. Just dead. There's just skeletons decayed. And at the head of the table is this giant, massive, like just this huge rotund giant that's clearly been eating and enjoying his fill of all this time. His shirt has been torn open. He doesn't care. There's crumbs. To the right, there's just bones and things in a pile of just trash from all the things that he has eaten. And in front of him, he's got 4 full little plates that you've seen been brought to him that are just ready to be eaten. And he's just with like a toothpick, one of the swords that the skeleton had at some point, eating, and then like clashes against the table, just throws the sword like
That was really good. That was really good.
That's so realistic.
I feel like I'm there.
Does he look? Is he just like a normal big
Giant, just
giant, or is he
fat.
like half like rotted flesh as well?
No,
Is
he's
it just
no, it
looks-
doesn't seem undead or rotted flesh.
Nothing
He's just
like
like which is kind of interesting because you haven't seen a giant like this that's alive or intact, whatever.
This is giving
Oh.
a
Yeah,
very
he's actually
no
got flesh.
face.
Is he what?
No face from Spirited Away.
So he kind of like slumps back in his chair, and like his giant legs are like you hear like and like the whole dining table kind of shifts a little bit, and the cups that whatever cup was still standing is kind of rolls around. By now, everything that's on that table is kind of knocked over, and one of the skeletons kind of flumps over. They like the skull kind of like rolls and spins in front of you. They're like that. The skeleton's been dead a long ass time, like the ones you've seen in the haunted cove that you've come across and such things.
Do they look like they like died from being poisoned or something?
Give me an investigation check. From what you're going to be able, you're eyeballing from here, so like you're like unless, yeah.
Anybody got better investigation or better eyesight?
Probably.
Yeah, I got knocks.
That's true.
Send me.
17?
17. You know what? You can tell something. The bones appear to be charred.
Can I see a key anywhere from here? So that's what we're looking for. It's key in the dining hall, right?
I'll let you choose if you want to do a perception or an investigation.
Investigation. 11.
11?
For 11, yeah.
Is you also give me a stealth check. Sorry, and you too, Bridget, just cause. It won't be hard, cause like, yeah, and when you look when Callum's the only one that's made like a stealth check.
32.
30.
Why'd I ask?
I think we both have expertise in stealth.
Yeah.
Sweet.
All of my dexterity stuff I've got.
You are able to spy a shiny key-shaped object
It's
hanging
around his fucking neck, isn't it?
on a necklace.
It's always on the neck.
Just once. Can they just stick it in a drawer or something? Like,
Just
really
leave it
so
there.
much to ask.
Well, there's our key. Is this another one of your souls you need to save? Or can we kill this guy? Is that going to be an issue with you?
He is enslaving the poor people in the kitchen.
I don't know why you're trying to convince me.
I don't know either.
Sounds
Not
like you have
gonna
a
lie.
guilty conscience, but I think
I'm just-
I'm gonna say a man named the Glutton that has a bunch of enslaved people in a kitchen.
Is that alright with you?
Yeah, I think that's all right with me.
You're not gonna
versus,
yell
you know,
at me for it.
killing normal people in their home just because they
Linda.
kind of look a little different than us.
I'm gonna go try and talk to him.
If he makes a move towards you, I'm going to kill him.
I'm just gonna try a little fancy trick.
Alright.
Question while Talon's doing that.
Yeah.
Then can I like sneaky snake climb up like onto like up the columns and around so I can be like behind him and up?
Yeah, sure.
Um,
And I'll
if
let you
something
use your
happens-
stealth roll from before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if something happens, like it's gonna be an immediate.
Okay. Are you readying an action or anything, or you just want to be like hiding close by from above and stuff?
I'll ready an action. If he like looks like he's going to attack Talon or starts to,
Okay.
I'm going to attack him with my sword.
Okay.
Before Talon heads over, Bridget's gonna, what exactly are you planning?
I'm gonna suggest him to do something and give us the key.
Because I was going to say, is if you can keep him distracted, I can certainly try and slip it off of him. If necessary.
Okay. Do you want to position yourself so that if this doesn't go well, maybe you could do that?
Sounds like a plan.
Great.
Yeah, I was gonna also kind of try and find a place to hide, maybe behind one of the pillars that's close to him.
Okay.
The same sort of thing
down,
where-
back area.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if I see the opportunity, I'll.
Cool. I'll let
Leave
you
that
also
at
use
him.
that same stealth, which was like what, 17?
It was a 19 on the die, so
19.
at 28.
Okay. Cool. And sorry, Bridget, you were also wanting the stealth in and do what exactly? Try and steal a thing?
I'm going to position myself so if Talon's thing doesn't go well, that I can try and sleight of hand and just remove the key off of his neck.
Yeah, actually, you know what? I'll
Okay.
position myself like on the opposite side of where Bridget is, so that I can, like, if I see it not go well, I'll leap out to try to grab his attention so Bridget can sneak up behind him or beside him while he's not looking.
Okay, for reference, you guys are down here
Yeah.
behind the pillars. The table's up here. The giant's here. There is no way to get across unless you're able to do like what Sorren would do, would be like walk over the ceiling and be able to hide that way. You would have to cross the open view of the dining hall to get to the other side of the dining hall, unless you were meaning like you wanted to just be like on the opposite pillar of the same side that Bridget's on. But you're all gonna have like, unless you cross the dining hall, there's no way, because there's basically like a dining hall door entrance.
And it's all lit in the middle area, like
Yeah, yeah. There's like a chandelier that shines light down, and there's a couple wall sconces on the pillars.
We've got 2 trays of food. I mean, you take one, go around to the other side, place it in front of him, and then you're on the other side of the thing.
I think he'll know because we're not husks.
But
Feel
we've
like-
got food. Do you think he's gonna care?
I do. Can I suggest my plan to Sorren then? Do you want to go on the other side and shit goes down, try to draw his attention, and Bridget can.
I'll try. But I feel like drawing his attention is probably going to be killing him, but
Fine with that. This guy doesn't seem on the up and up.
I think he's already on the edge.
on the out, you mean?
He'll be on the out.
Alright. Just be careful. I'm going to, walk up the wall.
Okay.
Over and around.
Okay. And Talon's eventually gonna walk out front.
Yeah.
And Callum and Bridget are on the same side.
I was gonna say if you want to be like if he's here and there's a pillar here, I can be here and then you can be here. And I'll run out and then you can go around if you need to.
Okay.
Wanna do that? Yeah.
Okay. Cool. You all stealthily get into your positions that you so wish. As far as you know, I'm good. You're hidden. He doesn't seem to be kind of notice you. He's like picking his teeth with like a different little dagger.
So he's at the end of a table, though?
Yeah.
Okay. And the table is how high up for me?
There's kind of 2 tables. So the table for him is like giant height, which would be probably like head height for you.
Okay.
But they're just in line. There's like a tall giant table, and then there's like a smaller, normal, medium humanoid table that's spaced away a little bit from the giant table, and that's where one of like the skeletons fell.
Right.
So yeah, just imagine 2 different sized tables butted end to end, and he's at the end of the big table at the head of the table.
Great.
So yeah, that table's much larger than you. We'll say at your head height is like the table height.
All right. Did you guys take the food with you?
I put mine on the ground.
I didn't have any.
Okay. I'm gonna grab one of them then. I'm gonna grab one of the platters
Okay,
for the performance.
awesome. You pick it
Okay.
up.
Yeah, I'll take one of the platters and I'm gonna.
Didn't you have a platter from the guy?
I did, yeah. I was just wondering if anyone had taken the platters. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I walk out, and I'm gonna walk to the other end of the table, away from him, right? Because like that's where I'd be entering, kind of anyway.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
I'm gonna use levitate to bring myself up, and then I'm gonna step onto the table and start walking towards him.
Okay, cool.
After I say good evening, that's when I'm going to cast suggestion. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So I walk out.
Let me just do a quick roll. Yeah, as he's kind of there. You walk out. He's kind of like, I'll lean back. And you step out. He doesn't seem to have noticed you as you kind of like stepped out. You're able to step out and levitate up onto the table, and that's when he's like, this smells good, and kind of looks up and is like, oh, like kind of shocked to see you.
Nani desu ka?
Sees you standing at the end of the table. You have, from what you can tell, maybe a couple seconds to like do your thing, as he seems to be kind of like confounded that there's a flesh being levitating up to the height of his table with a plate of food.
Cool. Can you count for me, or someone count for me? Words.
I know.
Okay. Cool. Hello, good friend.
Good start.
I have come to bestow a feast to you. And I simply misplaced my key to the observatory and need yours for a short time.
Okay, do you need me to tell you how much you have? Because that was real fast. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28.
What was the last few words I said?
Those were like
For a
That's
short
way too
time.
fast.
For a short time was the last.
For a short time was the last 3 words you said.
Short time.
What are you trying to use message?
No, I'm using suggestion. And you can make a wisdom 17,
Oh,
Saving throw,
there's a
please.
limit on how much you can say for suggestion.
25 words.
And they changed it.
Okay, so what you're suggesting is that he gives the key to you because he needs it.
Because
You
I
need it.
I need it because I lost mine and I'm making him a feast and there's something I need, there's a connection there.
Instead of for a short time, just say need yours temporarily.
And need yours temporarily. Yeah.
Okay, wisdom saving throw.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I wasn't expecting it.
What's
so
the
fast. I was
DC?
like, oh, God,
I also was sorry.
What's the DC here?
17.
17. Fuck. Okay. For him to fail, he has to roll a 14 or lower.
If he rolls a 14, he fails.
Yes.
Okay.
So he needs to get a 15 or higher, and he will 15 or higher. He'll succeed. So.
Are you
Okay.
you're rolling it on the table?
I'm gonna roll it out.
Ew.
Come on,
I feel like we need a
baby.
box of doom for this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's trademark. Don't say that. Can't say that's copyright.
Box of. Ah!
Doom box it is. It's like a music box, but with Doom. We'll put you guys at the front here.
Wow.
We'll put the little giant out here too. He's like,
Oh!
Nani desu
Oh.
Nani desu ka?
18.
Oh,
no.
fuck.
Stupid
Okay.
giant.
His reply, I wasn't actually thinking much about his reply here. Okay. He goes, oh, fat chance. You don't need his Who are you? To come in, and he like stands up, and then like the table moves, and you're kind of like no, as it shifts you back about 5 feet. He stands way up, crumbs and just like lost bones.
Can I read it, please? Sorry. Bones to the left of me, crumbs to the right. Here I am, a glutton in the middle with you. And you just said crumbs and bones.
Crumbs and bones just fall out from like his belly button and his like ripped open shirt just they roll out in front of you.
Oh my god. Just saying, oh my god, he's fat bastard killed. Oh my god.
I thought Charlie was gonna call it like he was calling Talon a fat bastard. I was like, Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
I'm crying.
I'm like, what are we quiet?
Oh my god.
Bones to the left of me, crumbs to the right.
Here I am.
Glutton in the middle of me.
And he says, who are you? And he reaches over, and you can see that on the ground, what looked like maybe was like a coat rack for him is actually like the handle of a fucking like giant ass fucking stone hammer. As he like brings it over, there's like
When
dust and
he-
powder on the end of it, probably from like him just smashing bones with it.
When he turns to pick up the hammer,
Yeah.
am I able to?
He's actually facing away from you if he's going to turn and pick up the hammer. It's to his right. So you're.
Could I
But
go
you
in
could
and
still-
snatch the key?
Give me a sleight of hand check. Sure, yeah, we'll go. We'll give me. And
Can I
29.
Can I try to give her advantage by like suddenly popping out just to be like, aha?
Surprise! Waluigi!
Waluigi!
29.
39 stealth. Okay, roll with advantage.
Okay.
Come on.
Callum,
30.
it was a very hard DC for this because he's like, I don't know, it's like way up there, it's dangling from his neck. But Callum comes out, and you're like,
Canonically.
you
canon.
step out to kind of like also add a scene, create confusion. And he kind of, and like sees you, and he's like, oh, useless servants, and he kind of like, as he fumbles and steps down, and that point you're like, jump, like off the top of the room, and you slide. You're basically on the other side of the table, behind the other pillars. What would have to involve it with your fucking crazy stealth and your 30 on your side of hand? You snatch the key. You do so in such a manner that like Callum, Talon, and Sorren aren't even able to fucking notice that you did that.
We didn't plan for success at all. We were just like, we'll do this.
However, he is immediately going to make an attack on Callum.
Okay, because he's about to like jump down and attack. Can I drop from the ceiling and?
Would this count as him surprising? Like I would surprise him?
He's so we can give. I'm going to say if there's a surprise round, which is different now, isn't it? Did they change that?
They
fucking rule
took
too?
surprise, so it's not a surprise round. You just get advantage on your initiative.
Okay. Because, like, yes, we can do that, but I'll say because you jumped out, you wouldn't get the surprise round or the advantage on your initiative, but everybody else could if everybody else can jump in on this.
I can't be surprised.
Sick. Okay. So,
You can't.
well, you.
That's why I ask. Is like if I'm hopping out and he's like, aha.
Oh, you're asking if he gets
Sorry,
like
no,
he was
it's,
asking.
It's
if,
not. He's just making an attack on you. Basically, like you.
I got it.
Yeah, you just jumped out and he's like, "Bug!" He's going to just attack you. So he's going to make an attack on you, but if Sorren jumps out,
yeah, like drop down on him.
okay, I'll let you. Ooh, that's not that great of a roll, but you might look out. You might look out. 18.
Yeah,
I forgot
that's-
he had a really high plus. That hits.
Yeah.
Roll all my cool dice.
This is gonna hurt.
Ruh-roh, Reggie.
Yeah, this is gonna really hurt.
It's gonna hurt.
And I'm not at full health.
Wow, math is hard. He's like raising, as you can see this hammer, like you're like staring down as it's like moving through the air, it's leaving like a streak of blue behind it. And yeah, you're like, yeah, this is
Oh, I
bad.
hate this. This is all bad.
Oh, one more die. You know, just casually.
As it comes striking down on you, you take, sorry, math hard, 13 points of bludgeoning, 20 points of bludgeoning damage. But right before, you can see it like statically charged. And like being struck by lightning, sparks, and lights up the place. You also take 14 points of lightning damage. Don't got 69 health no more at that.
Nope. No, I do not.
34 points of damage total. As you watch Callum just get fucking creamed by this hammer.
He's gonna creep by his big hand.
We can roll for initiative.
Put it away.
Buddy, but
Put it
Callum can roll with like surprise if they want to take part in this, even you, Talon. So you can roll initiative with advantage. We're gonna enter initiative here. Oh wow, he rolled bad. Don't worry, Callum, you're probably going before him.
So because I've got a sword of warning that also gives me advantage on initiative.
See, we'll roll with advantage anyway.
Ooh, 19 and 18.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, I think we got the same initiative. Because I have a plus 11.
Yeah,
He had 26.
we're in combat. You guys have the key, however, though. but
24.
You know, I
24.
feel like we get the same initiative.
Okay.
an awful
Quite
lot.
often. Wait,
I'm
do I
sorry.
get my attack in?
Yes, sorry, make your attack roll.
Okay, I'm gonna like boom
And
and
then
blade
anyone
because I can
30
do
to
that.
25?
32. Yeah, we both got 26.
26, Kate, and then 24, Talon.
15.
Okay, and then Nox is.
Oh, right.
So so we have.
Does Nox also
Which one of you
roll
would like to go
food
first?
damage?
Yeah, does he?
Soren or Bridget?
Well, you already got an attack planned. I'm already.
Yeah,
This-
I mean
this
my
attack-
my
this
my
attack that-
origin feat lets me swap around initiative.
This
orders with
attack that
anybody I want.
Soren is making is the free attack. This is an attack because they had it readied if an attack was being made.
I just mean
So-
you're already attacking, so we could just say you're going.
Okay, sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Just
make
to
your
make it
attack,
easy.
and
Okay,
then we're gonna go to the top of the
21 to hit for that first attack.
Okay, that hits.
And if I'm dropping down from the ceiling, how far is that? Just for, like, movement wise.
It's pretty high up. It's like 4.
Yeah, can we factor
Okay.
gravity into the amount of damage?
Gravity.
Are you running down the wall or are you falling?
Like I'm gonna let myself drop from the ceiling onto him.
Okay. Okay. You're doing a plunging attack.
Yeah, basically.
That's it. Okay. Okay.
Nox is 19, by the way.
19 for Nox.
And he's right next to Callum, right? So I'd get my sneak attack. Damage on him.
Yes, you can have your sneak attack.
Plus the treasure up.
Everybody keeps asking me questions and I need to write nameplates down.
No, that's fair.
Okay. Nox. Okay. Talon Nox go right before you. It's basically gonna be all you guys in an order and then him because he fucking botched it. Okay, go roll for damage.
Do you need like thunder and piercing separate?
Nope.
Pretty ticky blicky. Oh. Okay, that's 20.
Fuck.
32 points
Damn.
damage.
Cracks down onto him with your plunging attack.
Yeah.
We love it.
Can I like stand on his like shoulders?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you want to stay up there?
I want to stay up there.
Yes, but you're gonna have to do a check to not accidentally fall off. As he moves around.
'Kay.
Uh,
I also have spider climb, so I can just kind of just stick
oh,
on
you can
stuff.
just stick to him.
Well, yeah, like I can want to
32?
stand on like on his back and just yeah, basically like a little freak.
Does it work on skin?
It doesn't say.
Could Spider-Man climb on a giant? I think he could.
Yeah.
He can
Wait, here, let me see.
Hulk,
Yeah,
and that's
we're gonna do it for the
practically
cool.
same
We'll do it
thing.
for the cool. Like, what's?
Um,
Why would you not? This is why you fight giant things. Like, if you've ever played Dragon's Dogma,
Yeah.
the coolest part about that game is climbing things while you fight them. Cool. Yeah, you can stay on there with your spider climb. Then yeah, you'll be fine. You don't have to make any checks. 32. That's why I wanted to double check. 32 damage.
Yeah.
That's what you said? Okay. Cool. All right. So with all this chaos, yeah, fucking Callum getting creamed by this hammer, and then Bridget snapping the key, and then Sorren falls down and stabs. Does the plunging attack?
Stabby, stabby.
We brings us to top of initiative. Sorren, you are up.
'Kay.
And then it will be Bridget, Callum, Nox, Talon. So it'll basically be the order, the counterclockwise on
Okay.
this side.
I'm just gonna look up something because I want to know if he's gonna make an opportunity. Because I'm gonna like run down, and then like, how tall is he?
He
Out of
is
curiosity.
he's like 24 feet.
Oh, okay. Question. Then to
Yeah.
charge my sword, can I run up and down his back and then stab him?
Sure.
Okay. I would like to do that then.
What's that exercise called in gym?
Yeah, exactly. It's a nat 20 to hit.
Nice. Roll for damage.
Give me a second.
Despite the strength of your last attack and how much damage you did, you didn't seem too phased that you just stabbed him with your sword and came down on him.
Okay. Well, maybe he might be more phased with this. Hopefully.
Let's roll that. All these dice. We're playing Warhammer now. Alright, roll. Holy fuck.
That's a lot of sixes there, boys. Okay, wait. 10. 10. 20. 30. 40. 50.
53, 58.
58.
Points of
Cool.
damage.
As you, what does it look like as you fucking do this violent 58?
Yeah. I think it's like right right behind his neck into his little fat little rolls, like right
Cool.
here, like
As
just a
you
deep
pierce your blade,
plunge.
and you plunge your blade in deep all the way to the hilt and corkscrew. And he's kind of like, that tickles, and it's like kind of like from your hands, you
I hate
pull
this
your
guy
blade
so
out,
much.
and like there's blood on your blade, but like there's the smallest little bit of blood that kind of squeezes out
Yeah.
from this. This guy's tough. Like he's a chonky boy.
He's a chunky boy. Okay.
You know that's like, yeah, that was a very deadly and powerful strike that you did.
Yeah.
He doesn't seem too phased about
Okay.
it.
I forgot to say this. I'm gonna do the blade song. And then I'll make my second attack.
Go ahead, make second attack. Could it be another 20, right?
No, that would be awesome. No, it's 21 with if I'm moving beforehand again. And then 21. And this one's not as exciting. $21.
21?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And then I'm hanging out on him.
All right, you stay up on top. Bridget, you're up. It's your turn.
Now that she's essentially like slid across the floor, she's gonna like. I like to imagine she's got like that Black Widow pose where she's like, "Whoa," like, and then she's going to essentially zip back towards him, and she's gonna like try and like slice the back of his ankles.
Cool.
To try and trip him and like
Okay.
get him prone.
Are you using a tripping attack? Or
Yes, I'm gonna use my cunning
Sweet.
strike.
Sick. All right, roll
Yeah.
the hit. Does he if this attack hits, is it he makes a save against it then?
Dex save. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well then roll the hit.
Nat 20.
Nice.
Yes.
Oh my god. Get this guy down now.
I'm gonna roll my new black die. Okay, the
Yeah.
dex
So
save.
gluttonous with these 20s.
Yes.
That was a good or a bad laugh?
10 fails that save.
Okay, cool. And so that's 46.
46 damage. Hey,
Traded one so I can knock him on his ass.
Knock him on his ass.
Ooh. 5, 10, 16, 20.
20.
And then, sorry, plus it's my rapier.
So it's not 20. There's no size limit on that. I'm gonna say no.
26.
26. 26 total.
26 total.
Okay, cool. Sweet. Yeah.
Actually, sorry, it's plus my dex, which is 31.
So plus another 5.
Yes.
Okay.
I
I
promise
already did
that
the
is
math,
the
so then
end.
I was like, cool. You scoot, dash by. I don't know where you're gonna end your movement, but you slice his the back of his like ankles. He's like, and starts to fall back.
Oh no.
Yeah, you're on top. Can you give me like a
Acrobatics
Your
check?
reaction.
Wisdom saving throw.
yeah, an intelligence save?
An intelligence save.
Make a charisma save.
Let's see if you
No.
can talk your way
Okay,
out of this.
sorry, just give me like
Yeah. Acrobatics?
You're not gonna fall on me.
Fuck. I know you keep trying to say acrobatics. Yeah, you can give me
How often do you
acrobatics.
get to use that?
Yeah, acrobatics.
It's
All
true.
the time. Doing it all the time.
28.
28. You're able to kind of like position yourself and run over his shoulder or whatnot while he falls and stay on. As he crashes against the wall and slides back. He's prone at the back of his table there.
Like that.
Is that everything for your turn? Or Bridget?
Yeah, no, yeah.
Sweet. Callum.
Prone, you said.
Pro.
So that's advantage.
That is what strip attack does, correct?
Yes.
Okay, I
Yeah.
just assumed that.
Yeah, if
When
the
you
target
attack.
is large or smaller. Ooh, actually,
Oh.
hold on. Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
He's
he's not
huge.
large.
No, I asked too. I was like, is there a size limit on that? But I was like, no. He's huge, unfortunately.
Okay.
Would you like to not do that then?
Can I just roll one more d6 and add that?
Sure.
Add another 6 on.
Okay, he's not prone. Your save didn't matter, or your check didn't matter there.
That's okay.
But yes, where's my marker? Okay.
I stayed on him really well.
Yeah.
You tried to like lean him back, but it wasn't working.
Thought he
Yeah.
was gonna fall, and you're like, oh no, okay.
Alrighty. Too chonky.
Callum, you're up, and then Nox, Talon, you're on deck.
Just need to double check one thing I just realized. I think I've still got a hit die left. I don't think I used all of them. Yes, I've got 4 hit die left. Perfect. I'm gonna hit him.
Okay.
Hit him.
Does a 19 hit?
It does.
Okay. So the first attack is 1, 2, 7, plus 5. What? 12. 12 damage on the first hit.
Nice.
Attack him again. Ooh, this one probably doesn't hit. Does a 16 hit?
It does not hit.
Okay, one more attack. Ooh, that definitely hits. 25?
Yep.
Alright. And I'm going to, because I've got the Nick weapon, I've got Nick on my weapon. I'm going to use my bonus action. Is it Nick that gives me that? Yeah, bonus action to Divine Smite him. So I think I just dealt 2d8, right? Extra d8. He's not undead, is he?
No, he's actually not.
Can he be?
Nope, he's celestial.
That's fucked up, man. I'm sorry.
That's actually fucked up. So that's 6 regular damage and where's my d8? I'm gonna burn 2 of my hit die to deal some additional radiant damage to him.
That's right, you can do that.
I can.
Yeah.
And my hit die is a
Damn.
D10. D10
Yeah, I think so.
for paladin? Is it D8 for paladin? 10?
God.
I don't remember. It's my first time playing a paladin, so.
Yes!
Uh,
They play a lot of paladins.
Okay, so that's 6 that, and then radiant damage is, oh my god, these ones. 1, it's 4 radiant damage, plus 5 is 9, plus 10 makes 19 radiant damage.
19 radiant damage. That's total everything, or what was the damage from your last attack? Oh, I added that.
It was 6 slashing, and then the radiant damage was 19. And
Oh,
then
so it's 25 total.
25, did you count my first 2 attacks though already?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
so 25 total. Yeah.
Oh, what was the number I just had there? Oh, yeah, okay. I erased the number and I was like, oh no!
I know it was a bunch of 1s on the first, I think it was 12 on the first attack.
Yeah, that's why I was
the second one.
Yeah, I remember. Okay. Sweet. As you
How's he
making
looking?
quick slicing attacks out on his legs. He kind of like you're stepping on Legos or whatever, but he's like, ugh. Beauty flashbacks. That tickles.
Good rude. Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, cool.
I guess I'll position myself so I'm not immediately in his sights to attack.
Okay.
Like I won't move out of range, but I'll like maybe
You're
move
gonna
around to
run
his
behind him?
side.
Okay, we're gonna run to his side, going for a flank. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
I can probably take 2 more attacks on this guy max.
2 more attacks, you said.
I didn't say that out loud.
How does that have multi-attack? Nox or Talon, because you guys are your characters are back. They're back to back. You can do whichever order you like.
Well, Nox is just gonna go invisible, and then he's gonna get closer for next time. So how? Yeah, like how close am I to actually right now?
You're on top of the table. You can run up along the table, and it's only 15 feet.
Okay, cool. Oh, really? Wow.
Oh, sorry. I'll say for the sake of it, because it, whatever, it doesn't matter. You can meet it. The table could be 30 feet long. I don't think the table would be any longer than 30 feet for the giant table. So,
Well, Nox is gonna get within like 10 feet of him, but invisible.
okay.
And then
Excuse me.
I will. Okay, I'm going to use my bonus action to pull out my Sun Eater blade. Just
Okay.
pulling it out from nowhere.
Dope.
And yeah, I'm gonna just run up and is his belly close?
Oh, yeah, you're at belly height.
Perfect. I'm gonna stab him in his gut.
Cool. You run up,
Stab
stepping over
him.
the bones and the giant crumbs that have been inside his shirt and his little tummy.
Are you stuck in the middle?
No, he's gonna get stuck in the middle.
He's glutton in the middle.
Okay, I got dirty 20 to hit.
That hits.
Yeah. Stab him.
Well, that's good that I have Savage Attacker.
Did you roll,
Oh
like
my
all
god!
ones?
No, don't worry. 3 1s and a 2.
That's crazy.
We rolled like together at least 8 1s over here.
We both rolled nat 20s with our
Better.
sneak attack. It was good. Stop.
You missed a lot of damage. You lucky giant.
It'll be 23 points of psychic damage.
Nice.
Nice.
That's not even ability. That's just from stabbing him in the gut.
That's from just stab, stab, stab.
You stab him into his belly. You create your detect thoughts link with him. And you get a flash of just like endless nights of just stuffing your gob over like a big time period, because like the people you see that come up and bring food were like once like elven or
Right.
people like they were, and you just saw them so like just it was like maybe 15 times just like received food from them, and every time they just are older, more withered, more decayed, and just more decrepit until you see what they are now.
Yeah.
And you strike it down. Does that conclude your turn?
Yes.
Very cool. Which brings us to the glutton's turn. He is pissed off. He's like, oh! He is going to step back.
If
Take one
he's
step.
willingly moving, you say?
He's
And then,
this
yeah.
This is flavor. He's taking one step back.
Whoa.
Does it maybe activate the booming blade thingy?
No, he's about to boot fuck Talon.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh.
Oh.
I thought I was gonna have an opportunity attack.
Does his step go
Oh,
back
fuck.
5 feet because he's a giant?
Yeah, does he? Yeah, if the target willingly moves 5 feet or more,
Maybe his leg moves, right?
yeah.
14.
The hit.
Yep.
That hits you? 14 to hit?
Yeah.
I thought your AC was like 16.
With your
With my
your-
Sun
with your-
Eater skills, which is that just like that I don't have to activate that any further.
I think it's still on. Isn't it? Basically like mage armor plus. Like, so you have like the
Okay.
ability it gets, you have to activate.
Okay,
But
okay.
it
Then yes, then I have
modifies
16.
your mage armor.
Then I have 16.
Yay!
Yes.
Okay, cool. He's gonna use his other
Oh.
attack to try and fucking boot fuck Callum.
Oh. Don't. Put it away.
26 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
Okay.
Who lets a 26 hit them?
You take 21 points of bludgeoning damage.
No.
Nuh-uh, I cast. Nuh-uh.
So you take 24
Yeah.
points of bludgeoning
Definitely
damage as this fucking bare, stinky,
Ew.
giant foot just boom. You're also knocked back 15 feet.
You didn't have to call it stinky.
I did.
It's
You didn't have
stinky,
to do that.
nasty, toe jam cover.
Oh my god.
I don't think he's cut his
Hasn't been
toenails.
washed. Oh my god, they're all like gnarled and like too long.
It's, I did not have to say it's stinky. You're right. You're knocked back 15 feet, and you have you have disadvantage on the next attack you make before the end of your next turn.
Because he's so stinky.
Because you're fucking winded by the foot of the giant.
Am I
smacking you
prone or
back.
just knocked back?
You are not prone. You're just knocked back 15 feet. And then
Yes,
that,
that sounds good.
Count's not looking good. Just profusely bleeding. Like giant cut on his forehead now, and was like, "Oh, that's gonna get infected."
His toenail
no.
actually cut you.
that
Back to
ends
things
his
you didn't
that ends
have
his
to
turn.
say.
Fucking
Sorry.
kills.
How fucked up is this guy looking?
He's bloodied.
Okay, acceptable. Acceptable. I'm going to scamper around him a bunch again and then
Okay.
stab him.
Cool. Roll for scamper.
Roll for scamper or roll for smacking?
Yes.
22 to hit.
That hits.
I'm gonna booming blade him. Push the sneaking attack. Acceptable. Yeah, that's really hard today. 28 points of damage.
20 points damage. Okay,
Yep.
sounds good.
I'm gonna scamper and smack again. Ooh, it's an 18 on the die for
That
30
hits.
to hit. Yeah.
That hits exactly.
I hate when you do that. Ooh, not great. 19 points of damage.
19 points.
19
Very cool.
points.
Okay.
You just demogged on this guy.
Damage. Yeah, that's it. Can I be? I want to be like standing like on like right on his shoulder, like stabbing him in the head.
Right ear canal.
Yeah, like right in his ear, like just being a fucking annoyance.
Just like a toothpick, just jamming him in.
Basically,
Does
like
that
the annoying little mosquito.
end your turn?
Yeah.
Cool. He's going to use a legendary action.
Yeah. Boo.
He is like swatting at you. He like repositions himself, and then he fucking jumps up.
Is he moving willingly? You say?
He's fucking Bowser's out of here? Like,
He's fucking like down being. He's down being is like
Ground
Yoshi
pounding?
or yeah, he's about to jump and stomp.
Is he moving more than 5
So
feet? Is his jump?
technically he's moving because he's jumping in the air.
fuck
So
me out of the way. Because if I had hit.
roll for booming blade.
Are you still?
Another 7 points.
7 points of damage. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. How close is everybody? You're within attack range. You're 15 feet
Is he
away.
jumping more than 5 feet? I'm on the other
He's a
side.
fucking giant. He jumps like fucking 10 feet.
Did they give attack of opportunity?
I hope he jumps in the air and it's just a fucking
No.
corpse that falls to the ground. That's what I want out of this motherfucker.
Yeah, I-
Stank ass.
No, and from quickly this flavor fucking got a little out of hand.
Yeah, he
to jump.
definitely has
He
a
doesn't
plan.
have to jump and at least move 10 feet vertically to make this.
You're the one who
You
said
said
it.
he jumped!
Cass, Sorren can have the one attack because of the technicality.
The
From now on, he's
blade.
just stomping the ground. He's gonna jump up.
He's throwing a little tantrum.
I need everybody to make a dexterity saving throw, even Callum, who's 15 feet away.
Even me, who's on top of him.
Yes,
I'm about
definitely.
to die. Is anybody within 10 feet of me?
The
Dexterity
only
saving throw.
one I would think maybe is no, because if you're 15 feet away from him, then no
Would
one's
I
within
be-
10 feet of you.
Well, would I be
Oh.
10
Actually,
feet because
would I
I'm
be-
5 feet away from him?
But you're also up like 15 feet because of the table, or 10 or 6 feet because of the table. Sure, fine, you can have whatever. You can have the
'Cause I had
fucking
plus
You're not on the table?
No.
How
He got
wide is the
fucked
room?
on.
The room is like,
Well, the table's only like 6 feet tall. You said
yeah,
because it went up to. Well, how tall are you?
6 feet.
6
Yeah.
feet high and. Sure, you can have it.
Yeah,
Um,
plus 2 to your saving.
Bridget, the room is like.
I get +2.
Yeah,
Oh
just-
well, that's very nice.
The room's probably like 100
Wait,
feet.
we don't know. We don't know. We don't know.
On
I gotta make a
Because
save.
I had like
Thank
sprinted
the
across and
Lord
zipped.
Almighty. to set you on the
this
dial.
holy day.
This guy's gonna kill me.
It's fine.
Yeah,
He's
but
gonna
then you came back on
fucking
the other
Mario
side
jump
around
in.
him.
Because when I
Just
jumped across,
on
I was
me.
on this side of him where
Yeah.
Talon was on this side, and then I zipped past and sliced his ankles.
Yeah,
Back
you came
on the
back
same
to
side
the
as
other side.
Talon.
Yeah, I'll say you're within range. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sounds good.
You get +2. Just aura.
Plus two,
Or a
plus two to
protection.
dexterity saving throw, plus two to dexterity. So
I have my charisma modifier, which is +2.
What did everybody roll?
A 17.
Is dexterity save, right?
Yeah.
22. You got this. You're good. You got this.
He did. I think.
What'd you get, buddy?
5, 17, 18,
Actually,
22.
I can't roll below a 10
Is that
on a
my
dexterity
Reliable
saving throw.
talent.
So I got.
Is it just on ability
that's
checks?
Probably 19. Plus, if
or
you're
a
within
tool
range of me.
or things that
Oh,
I'm
is it?
proficient with.
And then +2 if you're within range of me. So 21.
21. Maybe.
So that's 10. Plus 9.
21.
21.
I just trying to see what type of dice you're rolling over there. I hear a lot.
Rolling the bones.
He didn't take them back, so I couldn't see.
Rolling. No.
What
red.
did you roll, sorry?
21.
21. Cool. Talon and Sorren, you fail the saving throw. Callum and Bridget,
Think
you succeed the saving throw. So,
take 0 damage.
those that are taking full damage, you are taking.
Go. I'll have to just turn it off.
Math is so hard right now. You're taking 17 bludgeoning damage, and you're taking 15 lightning damage. As this like shock wave of electricity also fires out around, and it emanates from him. And yes, Sorren, can you give me a acrobatics check?
15.
15. You also fall off.
Fuck.
Unfortunately. Blam. Oh, and you fell 24 feet, I guess. So
Fuck. This might.
you take 6 points of bludgeoning damage as you crash onto the ground. Crack.
This guy's 30 feet tall.
He's 24 feet tall.
Jesus Christ.
He's fucking huge.
He's freaking huge.
He's huge.
Sweet. Okay. And then, so yeah, and then those that succeeded, you would take 7 points of lightning damage, and you would take
Oh my god.
Don't do
8
this.
points of bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, I'm down.
Oh no.
I'm also look like I'm fucked up. Like,
Me too.
To all hell.
Oh yeah.
Like you could blow on me and I would fall over.
So, I have evasion.
Okay.
Hold
Which
your
is
nose.
also has damage again.
When you're subjected to an effect
Come on,
that
but
allows you
poison
to make a
damage isn't
dexterity
that.
saving throw, to only take no damage if you succeed and take half damage if I fail. So I
Oh,
take
6. You take
Oh.
no damage.
I don't gotta change anything.
Can I have that?
Nice.
You pass
Your,
that?
your invulnerability frames came in there.
I mean,
when you did
can.
your
It's not gonna do
roll.
much for you.
That's pretty sweet, man. Swashbuckler really
Man, I'm
cool,
actually
man.
remembering to use all my
I'll
shit.
play
this
one.
round.
Yeah, look at you go.
Because I feel like I could
Come
also
on,
just
this.
enjoy the flavor of
Yeah.
Yeah.
the Swashbuckler.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That ends Sorren's turn. Bridget, you're up.
I'm gonna be a little bit of a one-trick pony, except this time I'm going to slide past him. I'm just gonna zip past that way. And can I slash at his belly this time as I zip past him?
Yes.
You're the only one with any
And I
healing
have
in this
dex
group.
because I hidden dex.
Yeah, I
so
burnt that
get it.
like 5 sessions ago.
I know.
You're not on the table.
You're
on the floor.
That's
I'm on the floor.
19. So, 29 hit.
That hits.
Cool. There's somebody within 5 feet of him, right?
I am.
Yeah, because
Yes.
you just fell on the ground. You didn't
Yeah.
fall.
Yeah, Sorren's 5 feet on the ground.
Kill
Come on.
There's my one.
Because I know as soon as I roll that death save, it's gonna be a 1. I know
Well,
Don't
you know
manifest it.
non-metal die where it goes clump. I stopped throwing my metal dice
8.
because they're like
No, I
just
give him a good shake.
yeah okay.
Wow.
But they don't roll; they plop.
No, you can get him a roll. You
18.
gotta give him a lot of momentum. It has to feel a little dangerous.
33?
30
Plus your
30
Oh, yeah.
damage.
plus 6.
Plus 6.
39.
39.
Okay.
Kill
Oh,
him.
actually, no, because it's a +1 weapon, so it's.
That was with your.
Word.
I added your +1.
That was the plus 6.
This time he's paying
Sorry,
attention.
so how much is it?
The 39?
Yeah.
39.
39. Okay. Cool.
Please tell me he's dead.
He's not dead.
Damn.
Is he
Just, like,
critical
spilled his,
yet?
Like,
He's not
guts
critical, but he fucking
Spilled all that food he's been
bloody.
gluttonizing.
He's bleeding. That cut was deep and just like it's gnarly. Like his tummy like splits open and like doesn't really bleed that much.
It's like
just
all the
such
fat
thick
layers.
flesh and fat that's just there from him, just
Gross.
sitting for all these years and eating.
Somebody set him on fire. Like a candle.
Does that conclude your turn, Brayden?
Yeah.
Count.
I was really hoping he'd be dead by now.
Give me a dice.
Oh, thank God, it's a 10. I think 10 is good, right?
10, 6, 6, 6, yes. So let me cross out that skull. Oh, I guess I don't know. There's only dying count because it's Pathfinder. I mean, we don't play that. All right, Nox, and then Talon.
Nox is gonna go in for a little sting.
Okay, cool. Roll to hit.
Come on,
Right in
Nox.
the eyeball.
Right in the
Crit
eye.
him.
Get
Sting him
him.
right in the ass.
Get him.
Right in the ass.
23 to hit.
That hits. What the fuck? Okay. What?
Nox is good at a lot of stuff.
Stinging people in the ass. Top
For
of that
for the
list.
viewers and listeners, and also Callum and Bridget who haven't experienced Nox attacking, what does it look like when Nox attacks with his little sting?
Oh, so he's like, I mean, like he's invisible, so you can't see this. But if you could see it,
He loses his invisibility after next time.
that is
But
true.
yeah, but yeah.
So he's flapping along and he looks all cute. And there's this big floating eyeball. And then out of nowhere, like he just blinks, even though he doesn't have eyelids, but he does manage to blink. And then from that comes out underneath a little stinger under him, and then he just goes in for a little boop.
Thank God Callum is unconscious right now. When this happens, I don't know if he'd be able to handle that.
Right now, that's it. Game over. That's
one
the
fail.
ending.
he'd be on the ground. He'd be like, just let me die. Just let me kill me.
Put me out of my misery. I'm tired of this.
Awesome. How much damage?
7 points of piercing and 8 of damage. Or 7 points of piercing damage and 8 points of poison damage.
Okay. So 15 total.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
just to clarify, so he blinks, and then the stinger comes out
He's critical.
from underneath.
He's critical.
And then-
Good job, Nox.
I meant
Yeah,
to say
that's
actually
what
last time. He
happened.
was critical last time.
He
I just
fucking
misread
red
my
rockets
number. Yeah,
this
he's critical
guy?
here. He's critical. Go Nox.
Katie, what game did we join?
Cool, yeah, your stinger comes out right in his eye. He's like, oh.
But then it all goes away and there's nothing there.
Thank God Callum is unconscious
Talon,
because
you're up.
Devin can't handle
Yeah, you
this.
chose you guys just happen to cross the freakiest
Just when I think,
fucking
we-
guys.
Just when I think we hit the end of it, this
Little
guy, he
freaks.
fucking pulls that out. We pull
Just
it out.
you wait, baby girl.
You
There's
gotta put
more.
that away.
Okay.
He's in critical condition, Talon. What do you do?
Well, I'll stab him.
Stabbing is a good decision.
Stabbling.
Right in
Stabbing.
the belly button.
Stab, stab. Come on, fuck him up.
24 to hit.
24 hits.
Yeah.
was good. One this time.
That's something.
I thought that was a 9. That's a D6. It's D8, sorry.
So, 19 points of psychic damage.
It's his turn.
What does it look like as you defeat this guy? As you slay him?
I take a couple steps towards him, and then stab my my blade into him, and then I'm gonna pull it across his belly. And
Ooh,
yeah.
gross.
Like in the cut that Bridget already made. You just dig
You're
a
like
little
just like
yeah, like
finishing the job.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
so thick, nothing even comes out. It's just fat.
Cut another deep cut, and this
like
dark
sections.
energy is left behind as the skin like tears, bursts open, and falls down on the table, crashes to the side as his guts spill out underneath the table. As you get a flash of like his memories as he dies here, Talon. You see him kneeling before this other giant that is taller than him, huge, this big white beard with this like rich, deep blue skin. Looks like this giant's gotten very old in age. Is adorned with like some gold bands and such crazy things. This rich jewelry has this large, rich royal purple cloak, very much similar to the color of this rug that is underneath this dining table. And there's a crown affixed upon this other giant's head. This giant is basically kneeling, like as pledging service, as this giant that he's kneeling down towards, like holds his hand out, and helps this giant stand. And then there's these strange flashes of this another very tall, lanky, like I want to say scrawny, but they're giant. They're taller than the first one that he was kneeling to, but they're robed and cloaked. And they have this pale, like stone skin. And there's like this scene of like two shadowy silhouettes on a wall facing each other as if there's like collusion. One silhouette you assume is his, although he's not the same size as he is now. And then there's this handshake, and then everything washes black. And then it comes to the giant that he first knelt down to, standing atop the observatory, in this massive observatory. The dome opens up, and you watch this once old giant, this rich blue skin, begin to slowly become ethereal and shrivel and darken before they flash into a white light, like they're transforming into electricity itself, and they burst and disappear. What remains is the tall hooded figure behind, standing next to these this strange apparatus, it's like a massive metal dais with the classic two rings that are wrapped over each other, very similar to what is it, biblically accurate angels. It's like a ring and then another ring, and they're usually crisscrossed. So you kind of see those wrapped around this large dais that's in this observatory. This tall, hooded, wizardly giant then steps onto this dais as these rings flash and spin around, and you see this hooded figure kind of like in pain, kind of writhe and wiggle as they kind of curl up before they, bursting from the back of these robes, are these wings, and eventually this massive draconic figure breaks through the spinning daises, breaks it, and you see a familiar scene. Oh, actually, who was that? Was it you? Was it you?
Yeah, like I saw it from like
The other
yeah.
one. You see a familiar scene that you saw from the lizard folk. The scene that was a hooded figure and a flash, and then the silhouette of a dragon. And you see this massive blue scale dragon fly up from the top of the observatory, leaving behind this damaged and broken dais. Then it is scenes of sitting at a dining hall, picking your teeth with a sword. There are other people there at the dining hall who will probably those skeletons that you see. But time passes, more food comes. Suddenly the people at the table are dead, or they're crushed, or they're singed by lightning. And the giant is larger and larger as he eats more and more. And it goes black.
No, they called him the Glutton, and I feel like you don't say that about like somebody you respect.
Do you want to do something about your friend?
Bridget runs over to Talon and like, "Come on, buddy, you can't give up on us now.
Tucks his tongue back in his mouth.
Shuts his jaw.
If you die now, you're never gonna taste red meat again."
What are you doing? Are you medicine check trying to stabilize him? You have a healer's kit? Gonna give him a health potion? Cast heals on him?
I don't.
Because he is dying. And time is ticking.
Anybody else?
I'll
have
give you
a
1
really
minute
good-
of real lifetime. Otherwise, Callum's gonna make a death save.
Wait for what?
I'm
medicine
unconscious,
check?
I know.
I am not proficient in medicine. Can I still make a medicine check?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes, you can.
Okay, give it a roll. 12.
12. I believe that's...
I think it's 10 and above.
Yeah, it's 10 and above. I believe
To
it's...
stabilize?
I'm actually never just do the raw medicine check.
Yeah.
I believe, yeah, 10 and above. You,
I'm still
I was
unconscious.
just like coaxing
Yeah, you're
him
still
down, and, like,
unconscious.
Well, I'm still unconscious. You just make sure I don't have to make that
Yeah.
anymore. That's all.
So we gotta wait an hour
yeah,
till
you
Callum
kind of
wakes up.
bandage his wounds and patch him up, get him in the recovery position.
Just be like, come on, think about it.
And eventually he was like also like winded, knocked out, and he eventually kind of and is
You're not dying
now
here.
unconscious but breathing and seems to be stabilized.
There you go.
In an hour he'll
Why
awake
is it-
unless you. Yeah.
I don't know what I expected.
Calm, you have 1 hit point.
After an hour?
Or after an hour?
No,
No, you have one
I have to be
hit point.
unconscious.
Unconscious and have 1 hit point, and you
Yeah.
awaken after an hour.
Yeah. Well, because then you can't start a short rest until you're awake again. Until you
That's
regain
right.
one hit point, which comes back after an hour. Yeah. That's stupid. That's fine.
Makes 1 hit point. It's between 0 and 1. So,
The
gonna
servants
hang out
scuffle in. There's one servant scuffles in with a tray.
Oops.
You know, you could eat that.
Turkey man making this face.
Oh my god, the beef jerky man. I'm just picturing
He's
like a
kinda
little
like-
beef jerky mummy from Futurama, but big.
And just puts the tray on the table. And walks back to the. Doesn't know what to
What
do.
is
just
wrong?
Walks back.
You're free to go.
Scuttles. It's like there's
you wanna
such
rest?
there's so little humanity left that like they're just doing what they know
Then,
they've done.
if we're resting, Reggie's gonna take the time to like push all these skeletons, like clear them away from the chairs, and she's gonna take the food and kind of divvy it up amongst the plates, and she's gonna go into the room and be like, your places are at the table now. Yeah, dinner is served whenever you're ready to eat. And she's just gonna go, just like let them know that food is served for them, and there's a place at the table for them if they choose to go and enjoy a meal.
Cool. Give me a persuasion check.
I'm just fully expecting them to go in there and they just start devouring the giant corpse. Like, we gotta go.
Yeah, like when the owlbear cub eats their mom.
Fuck.
It's a Baldur's Gate.
Oh yeah,
The
it's
owlbear
fucked
mom.
up.
Yeah, the cub eats the mom.
14.
14. Cool. They kind of you're going into the kitchen when you tell them this.
Yeah.
After you kind of set it all up. Cool. You go in, and they kind of like all look at you. The ones there still like skimming and or descaling another fish. You tell them this now. Like confused. The confused.
We feel that your years of service should be rewarded.
They're all
And
like
so we've set the table for you.
they're all just kind of confused as hell, and they kind of just like follow you. They're still holding the tools that they're still using. The one is still like, even though he's not holding a fish anymore. You walk them to the table, and they kind of like sit down.
Go on. You can eat. You're allowed.
Okay, these guys are growing, man. I'm bending 180. I love
Like
these guys.
Cass, the person, loves them.
They eat this food kind of. They maybe only eat 2 bites before they're kind of like.
These guys are scary. It's just like super wholesome kind of.
And then they very gently kind of like lay down and stop moving.
Oh my god. Wow. Jesus.
Sorry, did you guys weekend at Bernie's-ing me around while these sweet little boys just die? Oh my god.
They just they rest and they die.
About time they got something to eat. Fuck that fat asshole.
They lived how they died. Beef jerky people.
The one that said that they were Sarah Mallory has a very, very tattered like pair of pants, and as they kind of like tumble over, a journal tumbles out.
Another journal. I go grab it.
You pick it up, and if you thumb through the pages, you can see that a couple of them are written. It's a journal entries of a person known as Murgle.
I also have a journal I'd wanted to look at too. Yeah, if we're gonna have a chill time.
You're all gonna take over. short rest.
I think that's the plan.
At least
Yeah.
until Talon wakes up, and then maybe another short rest. I don't know.
Yeah, so
'cause-
you can actually.
Okay. So you sit at the table. There is fresh food and stuff to eat, and that's where we're gonna actually end our session today. We're gonna end our game there, right on a short rest, before you guys read some journals, and Talon wakes up.
I think Sorren's just angrily pacing
Yeah.
back and
Every
forth.
once in a while, it goes over and just stabs him.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Angry pacing, and some journal reading, and some good eating. I mean, someone's not gonna eat, but
Bridge is gonna
Maybe
go
have a
over
little
and be like,
snack.
I have a couple other journals if you want to compare notes.
I think that would be a great idea.
cool.
And then we all have the same information.
We shall go over those next game.
The real question is, do we level up, Charlie?
We did. Come on.
Come
you guys
on.
level up.
Yay! That's exciting.
Are you level 10 now?
Yep.
Damn.
What big kids.
I love you, kid now.
Yeah. If it's level 10, it's a subclass feature.
Or listen, Linda. I take another
Listen,
class.
Linda.
Linda, listen, Linda, listen.
We need a
Listen.
subclass. We could just have class.
You're gonna take another class? You're gonna
Yeah,
take,
question.
a master class on your iPhone? Sorry, what were you
Can I take take Blood Hunter?
Class in blood?
I was about to say, like, are you gonna take Blood Hunter or something?
Yeah, like, sure, why not?
Okay, I'm just checking.
Why not?
Cool.
Live your best life.
Shit's gonna get even more fucking weird.
Cool. Aw, thanks for playing, guys.
Yeah. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening.
Yes.
Thanks very much for watching.
And yeah, just shout out to Midnight Syndicate for always just bringing the best
For the best music.
ambience.
We love it.
We very much appreciate it.
Comment below your favorite beef jerky.
Your favorite flavor of beef jerky, man?
Is it teriyaki, original, salt and
Gotta go
pepper, habanero?
We would love to know. Well, give us a little like, give us a little subscribe if you want to keep up to date, which would be cool. Give us a ring on that bell, or follow us on Spotify.
It's pretty cool.
Good evening.
And a good night. Bye.
Get there, buddy.